We've got little Lily. And we got Mimi Milo. Little Lily and Mimi Milo. What have we got today?
Hello.
How are you today?
I feel bad.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh at you feeling bad. It makes me laugh. How often you say you feel bad?
Not often. When I feel really tired.
Oh, maybe it has something to do with your eating or drinks. Something you're eating or you're drinking.
Because yesterday I happened to
Yesterday you what?
get vaccine.
Oh, you got another vaccine shot again yesterday?
Yeah.
Why did you get another one? How many have you had now?
I have 3 now. 3.
I'm at my grandparents' house.
You're at whose house?
My grandparents.
Oh, you're at your grandparents today. And Mimi Milo, you took your 3rd vaccination again. Did your school make you have to take the test or what? Or do you have the choice? Can you say no?
Hi.
Who organized it?
Oh my God.
What, Milo?
Who organized it?
Who organized it? Yeah, but I mean, do you have the choice? Do you have to take the vaccine? Or you can say no?
Yeah, we can say no to the vaccine.
Oh, okay. But you chose to say yes again.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Everybody has hopefully everybody has their free choice to decide whether they want it or not. How many vaccine shots have you had, Lily?
Can you speak louder?
Can I speak louder? Oh my God, I'm right in the microphone. How many vaccine shots have you had?
No.
None. 0.
0.
Me too. Same. 0. Where's that Donnie? Where is that Donnie? Donnie is late again. Unbelievable. Oh, who's this? I think. Oh, okay. I don't know where he is. So what did you do today? You're visiting your grandmother. So is that your cousin? Who's with you?
Yeah.
Cousin, huh? Are you the oldest? Or are they the same age?
No.
Younger? Older? Younger? Older?
My brother is older than me.
Your brother is older than you. You don't have a brother.
Cousin.
Your cousin is older than you. Oh, okay. Does she study English too?
Yes, but not very good.
No, not very good. All right, so we're going to be lesson 5. No, we're lesson 5 today. So what are we doing? We're going to be doing some Shakespeare. To be or not to be. We're going to read about the life of Shakespeare. It's an interesting read. Oh, where's that Donnie? Earthbase. Any word on Mr. Donnie? I want to start the vocab challenge.
Yeah, already texted, but the answer I will call now.
Okay. All right. So is your cousin going to help you with the vocab challenge, Lily?
Maybe no.
Maybe no. Not interest 20 level yet. So what town are you in? What city? What town? Where's your grandmother live?
In VSTEP in Quảng.
Okay. Is it far?
No, not too far.
Oh, it's not too far. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we'll start anyway. You ready to start, Mimi Milo?
Yeah.
All right. Put your camera on. Let's get started.
I can't hear you very good today.
Oh, that's because of where you are. It's not because of my microphone. I'm talking right in the mic and I have my speakers up to 60%. So it's really loud here. So, like I said, our story today is going to be about a famous writer, Shakespeare, William Shakespeare, and he's also responsible for creating a lot of new words too in his time when he was writing poems and plays and acting and doing all kinds of stuff, which I think was when. Born in 1564, so almost 450 years ago, but he was writing so he moved to London, I think around 1985, and 1592, he was writing plays and working as an actor. Yeah, so long time ago. But he had a big influence on the English language for sure. Okay. So what do you call people that write books? What is the book? What do we call the books? To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee, or The Black Sheep by Honoré de Balzac, or
Logo.
A what? Logo?
Novel.
Novel. Don Quixote. I remember the name of that book. Miguel de Cervantes. Don Quixote. I don't remember. Killing Mockingbird. Yeah. There's a lot of books I'd like to read. I wish I had more time to read books. I really do. I really do. Yeah, novel. That's what we call them. They write novels. Writers write novels. Do you guys want to write a book?
I write one.
I can't hear you, Lily. Lily, you're talking, but I don't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I hear you very loud and clear. Do you want to write a?
I can hear you clearly.
But you can't hear clearly. Do you want to write a novel someday, Lily?
No,
No. My mom wrote a book.
I'm lazy.
Well, sometimes we're all lazy until we find something
too,
that we
but,
want.
I'm lazy too, but write make me feel better, and it's fun with me.
Yeah, you like writing, don't you? You already told me you like to write poems and stuff, right?
What
Right,
is
Mimi?
it?
You said you like writing short stories and poems, right?
I prefer the different kinds. I don't know how to describe a little bit.
How big are the writings that you do?
It is
Are they-
normal.
A page? 10 pages? 100 pages? Half a page? When you write, how big are they when you're finished?
I'm a bit lazy, so it's long.
It's long? Oh, so many
Long
pages. Okay. Well, maybe someday you will write a book. Maybe. Look who the cat dragged in. Unbelievable. Mr. Donny, what is your excuse for being late today? Oh, he's got a bad connection too. The dots are still bobbing. Yeah, I used to write quite a bit when I was a kid. I liked writing science fiction stories, but I stopped writing once I started working.
I try to write. I take novels, but it's same to magical novel.
The same thing to magical?
Yeah.
Okay, so you like fantasy and magic and stuff like that. That's good. Is that your little brother?
Hello.
Hello, late Donny, late. Why are you late this time?
I don't know.
You don't know? You don't know? How do you not know why you late?
Someone turned off my phone.
Someone turned off your phone.
Yes. And the clock don't ring.
The clock don't ring. The alarm clock. You set the alarm clock, a timer.
Yes.
Ah, so you set the timer to remember when you have a class. Well, that's smart. If your phone is on, but the alarm on the phone, where's my phone? There's my phone. If I set my alarm and I turn my phone off, it still rings even if my phone is off. The alarm clock overrules that. Because a lot of people set the alarm and they go to bed, they turn their phone off. I'm sure it does. I'm going to test it and find out right now. And then I'll turn it off and we'll see if it goes off. We'll set it for, let's see. It is 5:14 now. So we're going to set it for 5:30. And I'm going to turn it off. Save. Yeah. And then I'm going to turn it off. Let's see if Donnie's lying to us. I think Donnie's lying.
No.
I think he's definitely lying. All right. Off. Let's see at 5:30 what happens. Because I know you're rich and I know you have an iPhone 13. All right. Novel was the word. What's a novel, Donnie?
Novel
Yeah. What is that?
is kind of book.
A kind of book. That's right. It's a big book. Long story. 300, 400, 500, 600 pages. Yeah. All right. This is going to be a tough one. This is an old language, but it was used by ancient Romans as the language. What does it say here? Language of educated people in many European countries in the past. So
Latin?
yeah, that's right. This is kind of, I don't know how much Latin there is. I remember watching, there's a really, he's called the grammarian. Some of these YouTube English teachers are really good. And I try to watch them when I can. I mean, there are some English teachers on YouTube that I think are not so good. Excuse me. But of course, I won't say their names. But there are some English teachers on YouTube that I should start posting because it would still help you guys. And there's one guy, he's English. He's an older guy. I'm sure he's older than me. He's got gray hair and everything. It's funny. But I'm sure his channel is the grammarian, someone who studies grammar. And he did a video a little while ago. I can't check now because of Donnie, my phone is off.
No.
I will look after when I get things going here I'll get the other window open and I'll try to find it for you. And he talks about the percentages, how much French is in English, how much Viking is in English, how much all of that stuff. And he gives the history of the language. And I'm sure Latin plays a role in there somewhere. I'm pretty sure there's some Latin for sure in English. And when you sometimes you look up words. Why is it not working? There we go. Sometimes you look up words and you look at the origins. Does everybody remember what an origin is? What's an origin?
Latin.
Native? Kind of. Origin means, that was Lily's point. Origin means where it started, where it came from, where it began. Origins. Yeah. What are your origins? Well, my ancestors come from France and Scandinavia. Yeah. All right. So yeah, the language, Latin language. I think that's the language that the Pope and everybody used to speak. Okay. The grammarian. Oh no, that's not the same guy. I forget what he calls it. He's got there he is. I found him. Let Them Talk TV. That's what his channel is. This guy. Okay, I'm going to share him with you for a second because he's got some really good stuff. Dum dum dum.
Tom, 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 tom,
Dum dum dum. Okay, this guy. Like I say, he's an old British guy. I don't know if he's got a school in Spain or Italy or somewhere, but some of his videos are really, really, really good. And I'm wondering here if where is it? There's one video and it talks about the percentage. I thought it was a new video, but I don't see it.
Teo, 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 teo.
Dum 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 dum.
Teo, teo,
Dum,
teo,
dum,
teo.
Okay. You'll have to go through it if you want to find some of the stuff. But anyway, yeah, he's very good. He really knows his English. I even learned stuff from him for sure. He's very, very good. It's called Let Them Talk TV. That's his channel. Very cool, very good. Intermediate to advanced English lessons. Now you know. What is he taping up? What is he delivering? Nobody got that? You guys see the picture? The vocab?
Box.
Well, let's see.
Wrapper.
But we don't say I'm going to deliver a wrapper box. What do we call it? I have 6 to deliver today. You could say package. Some people say package, and I think that's an American thing. I think the British call it something else. I'm expecting a this afternoon.
Now I can hear you better.
Because all the kids left. Is that
and I locked the door.
Is that a mosquito net hanging over your head?
I don't know.
Something hanging above your head behind you. What is that? A curtain or that white thing? Is it for mosquitoes? Are you sitting on a bed? Are you in a bedroom?
On a bed.
You're on a bed. Yeah, that's a mosquito net. Now nobody knows this. Are you serious?
Fish.
Nghỉ lâu rồi.
Fish. No, it's not fish. I hope they don't deliver me fish in a box.
Poster.
A poster you put on your wall of your favorite K-pop band.
Projection.
Projection is what you put on a projector on the wall. An object, collective objects wrapped in paper, especially so that you can send by post. Ooh, I got you guys. Huh? Gonna be a point for Trevor. 5.
No.
4. They're gonna deliver a what? It's not a letter. Too big. 3.
2.
2.
1.
Delivery.
That's your food.
Teo, teo, teo.
So easy. What is it, Donnie?
I don't know.
It's right there. I put the word up. What is it? Read it.
Oh. Ridic.
What is it?
Ridic.
Redick. What the heck is a redick?
Oh, basic.
A pisic. What?
No.
No.
No sell.
Parcel. 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 It's a parcel. Another word is a package. A parcel or package.
Never heard it before.
Really? You never heard parcel before?
Yeah.
Well. Let's just check out our origins of parcel. And we'll see where it comes from. Parcel. Parcel center of origin meaning. Latin. Particular. Parcel.
Percent.
Parcel. Yeah, in Latin, it comes from the Latin language. See, that's why I said I know there's a connection. There's quite a bit of Latin words, and I don't remember. University was like 30 years ago. I don't remember any of this stuff anymore. But I'm starting to get more into the history of English these days. But I knew it in French, it's LLE at the end. Parcel, parcelle in Old French. The Middle English chief sense small portion from Old French parcelle, from Latin particular, small part, particular, part. Okay, now you know. Point for Trevor.
No. No
Yeah.
for you.
And no points for Donnie yet. Ha ha ha. All right. She gonna do it. No, she didn't do it. She's gonna spend all that money. It's like I don't know. Maybe maybe. No, I'm not sure. I'm gonna. What?
I type it.
No, try saying it first. I was talking. That's why I didn't hear you. Just say it again. I don't want you to type it. I want you to say it first.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't know how to write it.
Say it.
Or
I think you got it right. Yeah. If you can say it, I'll give you the point.
stop something.
hesitate.
Yeah. Hesitate. Hesitate. That's correct. Hesitate is to pause before you do or say something, often because you are uncertain or nervous about it. Kind of like the first time I asked my girlfriend out to a date to go to watch a movie. And I'm like, I nothing. Because I was too shy or scared to say it. So hesitate. Yeah. Sometimes you might hesitate to do something in an adventure because you're a little scared or nervous or worried. Hesitate. Donnie, to hesitate.
To hesitate.
Yeah, hesitate. Hesitate.
Hesitate.
Yeah. Mimi?
Hesitate.
Hesitate. Don't hesitate to ask. Anytime. What do they all do? What do bees and hornets? What is it, Mimi?
Stop.
Duck?
Stop.
Stab. Kind of. Especially with the mosquito. That one, some people say it's a bite.
Sting.
Yeah. Say it again, Lily.
Sting.
Sting is the word we're looking for. Yeah. But because technically the hornet has a little stinger on the end of his tail, and he that's what he does. He stabs you with it, and then the stinger stays in you, and it releases a little chemical, and it's really hurts, and some people are allergic to it, and it's but it stings because it hurts a lot. A mosquito, again, same thing. Technically, it takes its long, pointy syringe-like nose, and he stabs you. Yeah, and then he goes in and he sucks your blood. So technically, he is stabbing you too. But we always say, I got stung by a mosquito. I have a little red spot or something, right? And mosquitoes are really, really dangerous too. I mean, it depends where you live. It depends where you live, but mosquitoes kill more people every year than anything else on the planet. Did you know that, Donnie?
No, I don't know.
They're the number one human killer.
Number 2 is humans.
Number 2 is I don't remember what number 2. Oh, I think number 2 is like heart attacks and all that kind of stuff, cardio disease of all the crazy foods that we eat. Not sure what number 2 is, but the reason mosquitoes are so dangerous in many countries, especially Africa and in the southern countries, is because they carry malaria. And malaria, millions of people die from malaria, the bacteria that you can catch from the mosquito that stings you. I'm going to say, like I said, some say bite, some say sting, some say stab. But the malaria, yes, is what kills a lot of people. Millions, I think, in Africa die every year. And even where was it? They even had a malaria outbreak in China in the past. I remember reading about that not too long ago. I was like, in China, really? Mosquitoes way up there? But yeah, they even get into the States. There's been cases of malaria there too, but usually it's in the southern hot places.
Sting is a card ring. You know?
What's that?
Sting is the name of the ring.
Name of a drink?
Yes.
Oh, maybe.
Yes.
That wouldn't surprise me. It was the name of a singer too.
Sting.
Sting, yeah. But yeah, a lot of them do. And then wasps, they actually bite. They don't sting. But it stings when they bite. Top 10 human killers. They're saying snakes. Okay, mosquitoes are number 1. Okay, so yeah. Per year, at least 1 million people die from mosquitoes. But the number 2 killer of humans every year. Anybody want to guess?
Human. Kill human.
Exactly. Humans.
The war. A lot of
We
war.
kill each other.
Exactly, because of all the wars, yeah, and the homicides, murders, and all that stuff. Yeah. Number 2 killer of humans is humans.
World War II.
Oh my God, that's horrible. Animal killers, snakes are supposed to be number 2. And actually, dogs are really high too because they have rabies and different things. But it seems like every it seems like these are really crazy numbers. It seems like every list I look at, they have a very different. I know hippos kill a lot of people in Africa as well. Hippopotamus, snakes, of course. I'm surprised dogs is there, but there's a few flies too that are very dangerous. Crocodiles, about 1,000 people. Hippos, about 500 people.
I thought that hippo is safe for us.
No. Hippopotamuses are some of the most dangerous animals to people. They are very, very territorial. They don't like when people come around them, and they attack, and they have mouths big enough to swallow a whole big man. I mean, they're very aggressive, and they attack a lot, and they kill a lot of people. If people are fishing in the ponds and lakes close to their family and stuff, they'll come after you. They'll attack you and they'll kill you. No, they're very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. And there are some you wouldn't believe how fast a hippo can travel in the water. It can swim as fast as fish. It's crazy, and he's so big and fat, but it's unbelievable. If you YouTube and you check hippo attacks, I think that's what attacks from a hippo, or I think just hippo attacks. If you type that in, you'll get a bunch of videos, and you'll see some where people are like just in a boat filming the hippopotamus like a long distance away. And then all of a sudden the hippo gets angry and he jumps into the water, and then he pops up and he's halfway close to the boat already. It's like, oh my God, they turn the boat on and he pops up and he's almost at the boat, and they hit the gas to run away fast. And the hippo is right there at the boat already, like super, super fast. Unbelievable. Yeah. No. Okay. Sting. And these guys, you know what these guys are? These jellyfish. Do you know why they're so dangerous?
I don't know.
Do you know what they are? Do you know where they are?
Ocean?
Well, they're in the ocean. All jellyfish are in the ocean, as far as I know. Ocean. But these jellyfish are called box. I'm not sure if that's the right picture, but that's what it said in story blocks. They have long what? What do you call these things underneath the jellyfish? It's the same thing as squid. The same name as what a squid has, or an octopus. What do we call those? Starts with a T. Tentacles. All these little things hanging are called tentacles. And these box, B-O-X, box jellyfish, mostly live all along the northern shore, the northern part of Australia, between Australia and Papua New Guinea, eastern Indonesia. But these box jellyfish are deadly. If you get stung by too many of them and you're swimming with them, they'll put you into shock and give you a heart attack and kill you. Very dangerous, these box jellyfish. Yeah. All right. Let's move on. Lots of dangerous animals. Wild animals are dangerous. It's as simple as that. So always be careful with wild animals. even if they're not big, they could still have disease and different things, right? Even rats have killed millions of people. Like the Black Death plague. They started the biggest plague in the human history back in the 1600s. The Black Death that came from the fleas on the black rat. So, what are we doing here? All right, this is two things now. Now we could write a letter and then write the name of the person and something else where they live, right? And then it goes there. What do you call that? Or staff. Well, it's about where someone lives. What do you write? What do we call that? Can you please tell me and what you're doing is you're telling them where you live. What is that? Put your name and phone number on the application form, please. Or if you're writing to someone, it's the same thing as mailing to someone. What is it, Mimi? Milo?
Send.
Sent. Well, sent just means it's gone. Yeah, it's been sent to someone. This poem is to his mother. So he's writing about his mother. He is talking to the staff about the concerns of maybe the numbers or the quarterly numbers are really bad. So we got to have a serious talk here. This has got to stop. We can't do this. We're going to go out of business. Oh, again?
Relate.
No, I couldn't hear you. Someone said something.
Relate.
Relate? No. Like when I look at this flyer, contact, it's like this little old flyer we have from Newway here, right? First, it has the name of the business and the street and the number, right? It has the street and the number. And then it has the phone number. And then it says 74 Buiki Kumle Danang. So what do I call that? If I write this down, if I want you to write down your house number and street, what are you writing down? Your home what?
Information?
Nah. 5, 4, 3. Oh, you're
Address.
really shit. Oh, Donnie, again?
Address.
Yeah.
Oh,
Your address.
yes.
Write down your name and address. Your address is where you live. Address. But if you change it a little bit and you say address, but what is your address? I need to write a letter because I need to address, a little bit different, address a certain situation means I need to tend to something. Or this poem is addressed to his mother, meaning it's written about or to his mother. Yeah, addressed. Address. 2 points for Trevor. Woohoo! Oh no, Donnie got that. Darn it. I almost had it. I was at 2. Jeez. Here's a tough one. This is all about religion. To give a baby a name, make him a member of the church. It's kind of like baptize, where they put the water on him. I think they put the cross on his forehead. It's in our story here. So I had to put it in here, but I actually think I got it a little bit. I think I got it a little bit wrong. I'm going to double check. I don't think you'll know this one because none of you guys are Catholic or Christian, are you? Anybody Catholic or Christian?
Christening.
Yeah, that's exactly what Christening. But that's at a christening. See, it's spelled that way here. But now I wonder what's going on here because it's spelled this way in the story. So I'm double checking here. I didn't even notice. Christen. Okay. Christen. So christen versus baptize. First thing I want to know, because I was baptized. Baptized is when the priest puts holy water on your forehead and baptizes you. Christening refers to a name ceremony. To christen means to give a name to. Okay, so that's just giving the name. Whereas baptize is one of the 7 sacraments of the Catholic Church. Okay, so they are very different. But let's see, christen versus, so at a Christian. Okay, Christian. Okay, no, that's not christen. The word up here is christen, just like listen, silent T. Down here, Christian, ceremony, right? That's the religion. Okay. All right, so that gives Lily 3 points now. 3-1-1. Good guess. How did you know that?
4 point.
Christen, Donnie was address. Nobody got sting. Hesitate. Nobody got parcel.
I got
Oh, yeah. You got, Latin, sting, hesitate, and christen. 4 points. Okay. Got it. How did you know it was christen or christening? You Googling it?
That's Christian.
How did you know? Did you Google?
Because I've learned that word before, and I see Christian.
Christian, yeah. Christian is the religion. Christen is what they do. That's the action of christening someone. What do we got here? Okay. So, yeah. Solar flares coming from the moon. No one believed that her would come true. A fortune teller. A statement. Sometimes the weatherman can do this too, because they can see the satellite image. Yeah. Well, another word for guess. You're not sure, but you're based on the information you have. You're making your best guess. Hotel. Foretell. No, not foretell. Predict. Yeah.
Oh,
To predict, or a noun would be the prediction, or to predict something is like I can predict the score of the football game. I'm sure Vietnam's going to lose 9-0. What happened to your mouth, Lily? Your mouth disappeared. All I see is your mosquito net.
Because I'm sitting on the bed.
Prediction.
So I have a backache.
You got a bed-ache? A bed-ache. Never heard that before. A prediction. Someone predicts your future. Yeah. So,
Journalist.
what was William Shakespeare? What was his actual title? He wrote poems, he wrote plays, he wrote novels, he wrote almost everything. But his big thing was the plays. What do we call someone who writes? A person who writes plays. What is it, Downey?
no.
No. He's not a no. In a movie, we usually say, yeah, that's right. It's a playwright. A playwriter, but they just call it playwright. Yeah, a playwright is specifically for theater, the live acting plays that you would watch. A playwright, like if you were doing a movie, I think it would. If you were writing all the dialogue, you would be right. It would be a script for a movie. I mean, they call them read the movie script. They sent me a movie script about a movie. It's like the dialogue. And if you're a writer, then usually that's about books. So a playwright, a script writer, and a writer. So there are 3 different little definitions there. Distinctions. Distinctions is the word. So that was Lily, 5 points. 5-2-1. Come on, Milo. Lily already has a 3-1 lead over Milo. One of you guys have got to win today. Our next word today. Oh, okay, here we go. Right, we're talking a lot about writing today, and writers and playwrights and script writers. But there's another style too. Remember, I was asking Milo about how big the stories are. What do we call them if they're small?
Short story.
Yeah, short stories. You see that in a lot of kid books, right? Or picture books. They'll usually be short stories, right? You're not going to have a 400-page book for a kid. You're not going to give a novel to a kid. It'll be a little bit too much. I say that, but yet lots of kids are reading Harry Potter. So Harry Potter is like 400 pages or something a book. So 300, 400 pages, I think, maybe more. So some kids do read novels, but usually we start out with short stories. Many writers start out with short stories too, right? To get the style and everything, because it's not easy to write a 300 or 400 page book. It's a lot of work and trying to remember everything. And then you got, I would need
details.
Oh yeah, you got to keep the chapters all in order, and I guess that's what you have to do is you have to break it all down into chapters. That's what my mom said because she wrote a book and then she took some courses, of course, and she had a writing coach, and that's what they did. She'd get all the ideas down, then they would break it down into chapters and events. What happened, because a story is a story, right? One thing happens after another. So which part is going to be divided, which part are combined, and then you can focus on one chapter at a time, which is a lot easier than trying to focus on the whole book at one time. Yeah. So there are techniques, of course. I really hope when I get older and I can retire someday, I hope that I can start writing. I hope so. I'd like to write science fiction. Easy. Just like the world. More and more. Making people lazy. What is it, Lily? Suit? No. You have a store here where you can always stop real quick and pick up all the little things you need, or you can drive up and get your fast food in that window. You don't even have to get out of your car. You can just pay for everything online. You don't even have to go to the bank anymore. I find it to be able to do my banking online. What do we call it? To make something very easy or easier, suitable for your purposes and needs and causing less difficulty, which means to make it more ATM. Maybe Malo?
Convenient.
Yeah. I was just going to say like ATMs. Right now, you can just stop at any ATM for a fee, of course, and use your ATM to take out $1 million dong or something. And it's so much easier and faster than going to the bank, going inside, getting a number, sitting down, waiting, and then going to see the girl and filling out the paper and giving it to her and then getting your money and then leaving. Just go to the ATM machine. Convenient. Yes. And those ATMs was one of the greatest inventions of all time for banks. When I was a kid, before the ATM machines all came out, everybody had to go to the bank to get their money. So there would always be a rush. You'd have lots of tellers. And going to the bank and getting your cash was always free. Right? Even now, if you go to the bank, your branch, it's free to take money out if you go inside the bank. At least I think it is. Most banks should still be like that. But then when they made when they gave you convenience, then they decided, oh, well, you know what? We're offering a convenience. Now we'll charge you to take your money out of the bank. But the thing is, they kind of win double here. They charge you now to take your money, and they don't have to hire as many people to work in the bank. So they save billions of dollars every year now. It is a very good invention for the banks. Very profitable. 522. No, that's 3 now. So that's convenient, means that's 2 in a row for Mimi Milo. 532. Johnny!
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, just checking. I thought maybe you were on the telephone.
No.
You're right. The phone is off and it didn't ring. It's 5:50 now.
What?
Remember, we set the alarm for 5:30 and it did not. So I know I better not turn my phone off when I go to sleep if I want an alarm to work. Well, I didn't know. Uh-oh. How do you turn it back on? There we go. Apple. Boing. Yeah, see, it was 5:30 on, but it didn't go off. Okay. Donnie was telling the truth. Convenient.
But what's the truth?
Nothing. What are you doing in here, Donnie? Why you got a pumpkin on your head?
No.
That's not you?
No, it isn't me.
Oh, I thought that was you. The girls down in the Earth Base said that's Donnie sent this video. No? Okay. All right. A fact of life. The actual state of things. The facts involved in such what? Such a state. He seemed very young, but he was older than all of us. He's actually 40 years old. Are you serious? He looks like he's 22.
Reality?
Yeah, reality, right?
Oh,
In reality, I sometimes think that he's losing his grasp. Oh, how did we do that? We got the word in there again.
Reality.
Ah! How did I miss that? Sometimes I get tired. We do so many slides in a day. We usually try to do them on Mondays and Wednesdays, and then we make sentences sometimes for clues, to help you guys figure out the words. And then sometimes we forget to change the word with ... like we did over here. In reality, older than. Well, that's everybody saw it, so Lily still gets the point. Reality.
really?
Got to fix that slide. And I missed it. Yeah. It's hard to do 100 slides in a row. I tend to make mistakes sometimes. But the other reality here, of course, was that, everybody needs a job. So we always have to fill out our applications and apply for jobs and work. We gotta work to make money.
Very.
Yeah, Trevor is just making a mess of all this now, isn't he?
It's very.
Mhm.
My point.
No, I showed the word. Unfortunately. But that's not how we say it. It's not bury. How do we say it right?
Berry?
Bro.
Berry. Yeah, and I know it's Bury. It looks like bury. It's sure spelled like that, but the pronunciation is bear. Rawr. Berry. Yeah, see? ER. Berry. Like a berry that you would eat. And he's burying some little old coins. They look really old. And who knows what this guy is burying? He's burying his handphone. His camera. Uh-oh. That's not good. It's a country. No, it's the people. What do we call the people of Greece?
Greece people.
No.
Oh,
We call you Vietnam people? No. We call you Vietnamese. England
Greek?
people? Greek it is. 7 points for Lily.
Oh.
Greek people, Greek language, Greek history, Greek gods, Greek army from the country Greece, CE, Greece. This is in southern Greece. That's where the Spartans came from too. A lot of history in Greece, just like Italy. Back in the Roman times, the Greeks were a big part of all that. It was, I hope I get a chance to go spend some time. I really want to visit and tour around Greece and Italy and the Adriatic Sea. I think this one's called over here in the middle. Is it Adriatic? I don't know. Aegean Sea. So Aegean Sea, and then down here, Adriatic Sea. And then Crete is an island. Right there. This island here, South Crete. I'd like to visit that too. A lot of stuff I'd like to visit there. So much history. And I'm sure I would love all the food there. I've had everything I've tried, Mediterranean style food. the pita breads and the pizzas and the pastas and the olives and all that kind of stuff. I love it. Greek salads. It sounds like my kind of place. 732. Uh-oh.
So hot.
Choice.
Close. But it's in the picture. So it's not going to be choice or choices. I have many.
Option.
Options. Yeah. Options, right? I have many options. I could go with different colored doors, or I could take this door or that door, yes or no. I have the option to say yes or no. It's like choice. I wonder if there's really a difference between. It seems to me that option and choice are very interchangeable. Option versus future? No, that's different. Option versus choice. Is there any specific significant difference? Options are the things and choices are the decisions. There you go. All right. So an option is the thing that you choose. So yes and no would be wrong. That would be choice. And the decision would to pick the door would be choice as well. And the apple or the orange are things. So that's an option. I have this option or I have that option. But choice is a decision. Okay? Options are the things I choose. Choice are the decisions I make. So there is a difference. Okay. See, I learn something every day too. Options are fixed and choices aren't. In other words, option is a noun for a thing. Option 1, option 2. And choice is a noun for your decision. They can both be used as verbs. To choose, to opt. But to say, I opt, is quite rare. Okay. Nope, definitely. Learn something new again. But the word was option.
Opinions. Opinions.
What was that, Donnie?
I sometimes
Exhausted.
What's that, Lily? Loaded? What did you say?
No, not that.
No. To be too much to deal with. Look at all the work she has to do. It is absolutely too many people for this truck. The truck is. And these guys. Oh, we were supposed to put the word in here. These are called locust. They look like grasshoppers, but if I remember correctly, they're not actually the same family. But when they come, there are millions of them. And the farmers are like, because they just eat everything on the farm and then fly away. Very bad for the farmer. Locusts, they're called. L-O-U-S-T, I think. Locust. I think so. Let's see. Locust plague. There we go. Okay, locust insect. Yeah, that's the name of these big. These guys are like big like my hand. It's like overloaded, but there's another word for overload. Overloaded just means that there's too many things in something or too heavy. But this one is about too much to do, too much to deal with. A little bit different. But it's over something, but it's not overload. These guys are called locust. And locust versus grasshopper. Now, I'm pretty sure, they're not the same family. Yeah. Oh, okay. No. Okay, here we go. Locusts and grasshoppers are the same in appearance. They look the same. But the locust is big like my hand. Like they're really big. and a grasshopper is small like my little finger. But locusts can exist in two different behavioral states, solitary or gregarious, in groups. I guess locust is short-horned type of grasshopper. Okay, no, they are the same. Both insects are a member of the order Orthopteria. Really? It's not overload. It's over what? Over what? 5, 4, 3.
Overdone.
Overdone. Oh, that's like cooking something too much. Overwhelmed. Overwhelmed with work, overwhelmed with insects, overwhelmed with people, overwhelmed with sadness, overwhelmed with love, overwhelmed with homework. Too much. Overwhelmed. Another point for Trevor. Trevor's beating Donnie. 3 for Trevor, 2 for Donnie.
Oh, 3 for me.
You only got 2. Milo's got 4 and Lily's got 7. And we've got how many words left? 4 words left. Okay, this one. To stop something, a fence or other obstacle to prevent movement or access. Japan has a lot of these along the ocean to prepare against tsunamis.
Natural disasters.
But what would you call a big wall like that? Or the tape from police, do not cross, or a fence. And it doesn't always have to be physical. You know, some of them could be legal, could be passports, many different things. Yeah, it showed this wall. Barrier, yeah. Look at the water hit that. Oh my God, that's a lot of water slamming up against that wall. Whew. I wouldn't want to be on the other side of that wall. That's for sure. Wow, that's huge. Let's go back here and see that. Where did that wave even come from? It only starts when the wave is right at the wall. That's why we didn't see it. I wonder if this is part of the tsunami that hit Japan, but I'm not sure. Barrier. That's why they say barriers to entry. Sometimes barrier could be lack of education, something that you want. Barrier. Sometimes barriers fall down. Sometimes these buildings are demolished. Sometimes things fall down within itself. What do we call that? Sometimes people for no reason. Sometimes governments fall apart. Defense systems collapse. Another point for Lily. Another vocab win. That's 9 points. 2 words left. All right. Now, this one here, I'm be very, very specific. I want to know the name of the person. What do we call this person?
Climb mountain.
No.
With snow.
Climbers.
What?
Campers.
Campers? No.
Climbers.
Climbers? No. And a silent B.
Mountaineers.
Mountaineers. That's right, Donnie. Mountaineers, a person who climbs mountains as a sport or a job. I'm a mountaineer.
You?
No. When I was in my 20s, I could say I was a mountaineer. Yes, I could say that because I went climbing every weekend when I was off. And I even had a job working in the oil company where I used to climb a lot of mountains to help make maps.
Oh.
And I used to fly around in a helicopter every day to get to work. No, it was wonderful.
Really?
Yep, every day. Go to work in
have a beautiful childhood.
Go to work in a helicopter and get picked up by a helicopter every night when the sun came down to bring me back to the camp wherever we were staying out in the forest. I have some pictures of it.
Did you stow the helicopter and buy it? I don't buy it. This for somebody.
No,
technique.
I never flew the helicopter. There were 2 helicopters usually staged at our bases.
Oh,
And then, but no, there was different guys there to fly the helicopters, and they would come and pick us up. No, I was making maps, and I was doing the hiking and the climbing like these guys. I did a lot of that in my 20s. I did this. Yeah, I do. I have some pictures. Even some of the staff wanted to see them. We used to actually, sometimes the helicopter would be dropped off on a mountain, but of course the helicopter couldn't land on the mountain. So we actually would be like, let's say this is the helicopter, but we're going up on a mountain and he can't land on it where we have to start working. So he would just come close to the mountain, 1,000 feet in the air, and we would have to get out of the helicopter and stand on the railing and hold on to the helicopter outside the helicopter, take our bags and throw our bags on the cliff. And then we'd have to push and jump off the helicopter and land on the mountain and roll backwards so we didn't fall off the mountain and the helicopter would take off. It was really crazy. I had to get rescued one day because one day we were on the side of a mountain and I came across a grizzly bear. So I had to get the helicopter to come rescue me because the grizzly bear was hungry. So the helicopter came and scared the grizzly bear away. Yeah, no, it was hard to do the job because of where you had to live. You know, you had to live in these camps way out in the middle of nowhere. There's no streets or anything. And that's why we had to take helicopters to work every day. But you wouldn't go home for like 30 or 40 days. And that's what was hard because you had to live with all these oil worker people and you had First Nations people. You had a lot of rough people. You had a lot of criminal people. It was a very rough place to live. The job was really cool, you know, because that's what I would do every day. Okay. But then when you go back to the camp and then you go eat, it's like a prison almost. Like you got, you know, hundreds of people that live there. All workers, and of course, 99% are all men, and all tough guy. And I know I was. The job was great, but living there was not so much fun. A lot of fighting. It was rough. Last one, mountaineer. What is he doing with the map, the blueprints? What is that? What do they call it? An MRI machine? They scan your body, your brain, and your insides, and then he's the woman's eyes.
Scan.
It's not scan. Scanning is part of it. What does a doctor do when you go in for a checkup? Tests. Well, okay. That's part of the process, right? They give you a scan, maybe an MRI scan. I forget the name for MRI. I totally forget it. Should have wrote it down.
Control. Check.
Yeah, the doctor is checking the eyes or scanning through something. But there's another word for it.
Exam.
Yeah, that's right, Donnie. It's not really exam. This is the verb, right? Exam is a test. This is examine. Examine, just like imagine, right? Examine. And that's what they do. Like a doctor will examine you, right? He'll look at the scans, he'll look at the tests, he'll check things, and then he'll examine the information to make a diagnosis. Diagnosis is his assumption of what the problem is and how we're going to fix it, right? So that's why they say, and the noun is, what is the noun? Can you guys tell me? The doctor examined me when I went to the doctor's. So he gave me a what?
Exam.
What is the noun of this verb?
What is the noun for examine? Now, I will do an on this patient, on this information. No? Really? Maybe? Lily? Donnie? Miss Lay? Nobody knows?
Examination.
Examination. Lay gets the bonus point. Just like that.
ไม่พอ
All right. Examine. Good job. Good job. Good job. You all did good, but Lily still snuck out another win. So that's 4-1 for Lily now. That's it, Lily. I'm putting you in interest 40. No. Just kidding. All right.
So we have
So,
a
we have a tie.
tie.
Yeah, Donnie and Mimi each had 4, but last week Donnie was Mimi here last week? No, Mimi was absent, so I'll have to go to the week before that. So the week before that, Mimi had 5, Donnie 3, Mimi, nope. So we're gonna have to go with Donnie goes first.
Oh, what?
Because
Gentlemen first. It's really sounds really, really good.
previous scores.
And Lily always have to wait.
But there's
Lily-
only
Ladies and
3.
gentlemen, lady first.
It doesn't matter, Don. It's just a word,
gotta
one
win.
word. We have to be generous, gentlemen. Oh, no Vietnamese. Great. Donnie, the first one is really easy.
Coconuts.
I don't know I like the Harry Potter lovers. Lover Harry Potter.
That is novel. Harry Potter is novel.
Yeah,
Maybe.
it's huge. They're like 400 or 500 pages each book. So they are novels.
Yes.
So it's like a different gender.
A novel is a book, like a big story book. You know,
Mm.
it's not a short story. It's hundreds of pages.
Yeah, I think it's the same like other. Of course, you have different types. They call gender. Gender.
Genre.
Genre. Yeah, something. It's just like a GEN.
I think genre is type. Gender is biology. I think, but I could be wrong. I'd have to Google it. I'll Google it right now.
Yeah, genre. It's very, very strange.
Yeah,
yeah.
genre.
Yeah, it's style. That's right. GENRE. But you say genre.
Genre. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's tough to say. Yeah, it's a type. Okay, so novel. So you said that you already read the novel Harry Potter?
No.
No, haven't
Genre.
read yet. Okay. What about Milo for number 2? Latin is language.
Yes. Old language.
Yeah. But we still borrow a lot from Latin.
Well, Latin, yeah, it's one of the first educated languages. So a lot of the roots of our words come from Latin. English, that is English and French, not Vietnamese or Chinese, but
No. So what is your example with number 2, Milo?
a classical language belonging to the Italic branch of the Indo-European languages.
Yeah. Actually, when we make sentences like that, I just like you. I know usually can base on the meanings, but I think like I kind of want you to pay a little bit more attention to the parts of speech. Like it's a noun, it's an adjective, right? So we ask question, what can we do with this? So about language, what can we do with a language? Number 2 is yours. You have to make a sentence with number 2, and it's a language.
I don't know so much about Latin.
I don't know much about Latin. Yeah, I can speak Latin, right? So it's a language. So I think we can speak a language. Of course, know, learn, study, right? A few different things.
A classic language, an old Southern Italian language is the origin. That's where it started. Very, very popular with the Rome and the church and and also Southern.
Right? Medicine. Because when I listen to, he just keeps saying it's come from Latin and this and that.
Many words.
Medicine. Yeah. Okay, Lily, yours number 3. Parcel.
Parcel, yeah. Parcel.
That beautiful brown paper parcel.
Again?
Look at that beautiful brown paper parcel.
Beautiful
want to-
brown paper parcel.
Yeah. Can you open now and we can see what is inside? Back to Donnie. Hesitate.
Donnie, the next two.
Yêu sùa.
No, we just have to improve this. You know that we just love it and it loves us, right?
She hesitated before replying.
Yeah, but the thing is, what tense, Donnie? What tense?
Yeah,
Hesitated.
before replying. That's right.
Yeah, hesitated. Yeah, hesitated. That's I already talked about that. So of course we have to choose a tense for the verb. Not back to, but Milo's turn. Number 5. Sting. Sting can be the thing of the mosquito, the bee, or it's also the verb. So here, I'm not really sure that you guys really pay attention to this. Maybe you already know, but we do put effort to search through all parts of speech, right? Like a part of speech mean noun, verb, adjective, adverb, conjunction, preposition, and put them here, right? For example, sting here is noun, and it can be noun or verb. So what's your example, Milo?
Everyone hate being sting.
Everyone
Hate
being
sting.
sting, stung,
Stung.
stung, yeah. Past participle, yeah. Of course, it's really itchy. It's really uneasy. That's right, because
Really hurt.
the insect puts the poison or something into our body, right? Feel very. It is very itchy. Lily, address. Of course, we learned at the right beginning.
What's your address?
Yeah, that's a very simple one. But you know, address here, and this actually we also found the video to demonstrate the meaning of this word as a verb, right? So a verb is very different. It's not the place where you live. What is address as a verb, Lily? Usually we don't really want to kind of use that much. What is it as a verb? Okay, I can give you like a speak to, right? For example, he addressed a few introductory remarks to the audience. So he just like a spoke. Addressed here seem like a spoke to, right? Yeah, or for example, Mr. Trevor, I can say that he doesn't like to be addressed as a teacher. He wants all the students to call him just Trevor, right? So he doesn't like being addressed as teacher. Okay, so address here is like a spoken or called. But of course, your sentence is okay. What is your address? But that level is a little bit lower, right? And address as a verb is a little bit higher, I think. All right, Donnie, christen. Christen is just a verb.
Christen.
Yeah, christen. Do you remember the video that the parents brought the baby to the breast, and the breast?
Yes.
There's some,
Ritual.
It's the verb.
We will have me. To Tristan marry. Oh, yes.
Christened. Mary.
Mary.
Okay.
Mary is the name.
Yeah, Mary is the name. Yeah, I understand being Christian like a Mary. All right. Christen. Noten. Christen. You know that T is mute here. Christened. So she was christened Mary. Milo, prediction. This one is not quite popular, but sometimes we still have to repeat. 8, Milo.
Her prediction. Never. Everyone thought that her prediction won't happen.
Okay, that actually, Milo, I know that you also learned grammar. So everybody said, right? Said that. Everybody said that, or some people said that her prediction wouldn't happen, because at that time you really have to change it into, they call future in the past. Actually, it sounds really strange, but it's like a indirect speech. Have you ever learned about that? Indirect speech, direct speech?
No.
For example, the direct speech in quotation, your mother said that, make up your bed. Okay, make up your bed after getting up. So you tell me, you retell me, you said that my mom told me to make my bed after getting up. So you make it in direct speech. You reported it to me. Okay. So in your sentence, in your example, you say people said that, or everybody said that, or some people said that her prediction wouldn't happen. Okay. You have to change won't into wouldn't, because at that time you make it in direct speech. Have you ever heard about that?
Yeah.
Not yet?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, we change it. We change the chances. Donnie, of course you learn about that. Direct speech and indirect.
No.
Donnie, I know that you grade 10 and you had to review everything for your test. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I know. We even we like it or not, we still have to learn grammar. All right, very, very good example, Milo. Lily, play right. It looked crazy, but it's just right. Play right.
This play is so amazing. Who's the playwright of this play?
I don't know, but yeah, it sounds interesting. Donnie, already Donnie? Yeah, you only have a 3. This is so easy. Short story. You sometimes write some short stories.
Yes.
So just tell us. Short story.
No, I never write short story.
I don't write short stories.
Lam Cao is one of the popular, the most popular writer about short story.
Of short stories.
Short story.
Actually, Donnie, one thing like your example, the meaning is really, really good, I think. But you know that a few different factors, a few different things we have to pay attention when we really make sentences, because it's about grammar. So the first thing is tense, of course. The second thing is about nouns. If it's a noun, and it's countable, so you have to put it in singular or plural, right? If you just say short story, if you say like a Nam Cao's short story, so it means only one, so it's okay. But you said what? He's very good. He was very good at writing short stories, so it must be plural, right? Of course, he wrote more than one. So yes, I have to pay a little bit attention to a few different things here. To have good sentences, because now you go to grade 10, of course. And of course, you also want to improve 4 skills, writing too. Everything helps. So just pay a little bit more, put a little bit more effort to making sentences. Milo, convenient.
With this shop, sell a lot of convenient stuff.
Okay, you can say that, or you can say this shop is just convenient one. We call the shop is convenient shop. Yeah, convenient one. Or you can say that this shop sells or provides a lot of things, which is very convenient, that I don't have to go to the supermarket.
You want to make it connected to the shop, right? This shop is very convenient for me.
Yeah, Lily's, Milo's example is like this
Convenient
shop.
things.
This shop sells a lot of convenient things, but yes, I want to make it like a convenient shop, right? Or it is convenient to just go there to buy your stuff, that you don't have to go far to the supermarket. Lily, reality.
Wake up to
Reality.
reality.
I think everybody have to wake up to reality. Okay, yeah, we kind of like in dreams a lot about a lot of things. Yeah, it's time. Donnie, berry, not berry, berry.
Berry, like berry, berry, like berry.
Berry, yeah. Of course, you know how to read the phonics, though. You see here.
Yes.
So what's your example with 13?
Two berry on hands in one piece.
Two berry.
One hand. Oh, to be buried alive.
Who?
Buried alive.
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast. He was buried.
Buried. Like
Buried.
a bear.
Alive.
Buried alive.
Alive. And he alive. He is alive now.
Buried alive
No,
for 2 days.
buried alive.
Yeah, it means that he was not dead yet and he was
No.
buried.
Là chôn sống ạ.
Yes, that's right.
Buried alive.
I understand it. Yeah. Buried
Mr. Beast
alive.
made a video where they buried him alive for 2 days.
Oh my God. Maybe it's good for him because as we do need challenge.
Billions of views.
That's life. People don't want to focus on serious thing and to deal the problems. Just want to have a little bit fun. Try to seek for that. Sick. Milo already Greek. Easy, simple. What's that, Trevor? Easy peasy. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. Lemon queasy.
I forget where it comes from.
But lemon queasy, right? Squeezy. Lemon squeezy.
Maybe.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Maybe.
You put it in Sydney's. Sorry, Milo. It's just like a chant. Sometimes maybe it's easier for us to learn pronunciation or like have fun with English. 14, yes. Greek.
Sometimes
Sometimes.
Greek legend is a bit crazy.
What? Sometimes Greek legend.
Greek legend is
Legend.
a bit crazy.
Was a little bit
It's a little bit crazy.
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 Crazy. Greek
Yeah, you don't want to
legend.
find a better adjective than that.
Yeah,
A
because
little bit
Asian,
far-fetched.
right?
A little bit unbelievable.
Unbelievable, amazing.
Could be amazing for some people. Greek mythology.
Yeah, because kind of we incredible. We kind of cannot believe it, right? So incredible, unbelievable, amazing, astonishing. Lily, option.
She has no option but to pay up.
All right, no choice. Donnie has very easy one.
No.
Overwhelmed. And the adjective is overwhelming. We have heard a lot, right?
Google help me once more time.
Oh, it's easy. It's what? It's over what? Over is over. So over.
The
The adjective.
house is to be overwhelmed. Increase.
Inqueezed.
What does it mean? Difficult to fight against. Overwhelming. Okay, not overwhelming, but overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Overwhelming. Yeah, is
Forced. It can be like a forced. So the house was
overwhelmed, not that.
overwhelmed. Cause someone to feel certain strong emotion or to be too much. So what is his meaning? To be too much to deal with.
Too much to deal with. Yeah.
Yeah.
The amount of work I have is overwhelming. It's too much to deal with.
But Donnie's
overwhelmed.
example,
With sadness and grief when my wife died.
yeah, but Donnie's example is the house was what? Overwhelmed?
Mhm.
By what?
Increase. I will check the word increase in here.
Yeah. Overwhelmed by something.
But what he said, in peace? Like a broken in peace or what? What does he mean? Inquires. Oh my God.
Right?
Overwhelming inquire, overwhelmed inquires.
Inquiries,
Inquires like request why? The house?
inquiries. If he's talking about something, an inquiry. Yeah, but your home?
What, why?
Inquiries are people asking you questions. Like if you're a phone center, you could get overwhelmed by calls. So many people inquiring more information.
I kind of don't understand the meaning.
Now, try your sentence again, Donnie.
Ah,
That's not a sentence.
to be overwhelmed.
Okay, Donnie, you gotta stop saying overwhelmed. Da. There's no da with ed. It's just d.
No.
Overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Overwhelmed.
Don't stress it.
Overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Overwhelmed. Overwhelmed.
With inquires.
Inquiries.
Inquires.
Something. Or inquiries. But how can the home be overwhelmed with inquiries?
Yes.
Inquiries are questions.
I just say that like before the test, like you just experienced. A lot of students were overwhelmed with studying stress, right?
He said home, right?
What's the subject, Donnie? In your example?
Home?
The house or home?
Mhm.
Okay, well, think. What could be overwhelming for a house? It would be too much for a house to handle. What could it possibly be?
Another subject.
What could destroy your house?
Another subject. It can be.
What could destroy your house, Donnie? Think.
A war.
Right, but a war is overwhelmed. A war is one thing. The bombing could be overwhelming, all the bombs. But think about tornadoes or typhoons, right?
Natural disasters, yeah.
Yeah. So pretend, let's say you live in in Tornado Valley in the USA. The homes in the Midwest USA, the US, are overwhelmed by tornadoes, meaning they just keep getting destroyed. Too many storms keep hitting the area. Right? You got to think about what it is that is overwhelming to something.
Yeah, I think with this verb is very simple that we just use passive voice and right because like overwhelming by something, right? Overwhelmed by something, and that's it. It's very easy. Nothing is complicated. For example, before the test, especially like the test you just experienced or the test of high school students to join university. Of course, I think majority of them are overwhelmed with the pressure. Yes, I have to pass. I have to get the good result, right?
Overwhelmed with pressure. Yeah.
Pressure. That's it. Overwhelmed by something. Overwhelmed.
Or it could be in school. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. But like if you're talking about a school, let's say a new school opened up for gifted students or something. You could say that the school has been overwhelmed with applicants.
Yeah.
Too many to manage.
Okay, that's overwhelming, Donnie. Milo's there. Barrier. Barrier is barrier. In Vietnamese, it sounds almost the same. It can be just like a fence. And adjective is what? Adjective is optical. The same. No. Adjective is something different. Milo, can you do number 17? So I guess that Lily, you can cover 17 and Milo, when she's back, she can do 18.
Look at the barrier.
What's wrong with that? Very quick response, but quite simple sentences today. Milo, Lily already did 17, so you will do 18 yet. Collapse. Collapse. What's your example with 18? Yeah, collapse.
That building is really big, but it's still collapsed.
Building, the building.
The building.
The building was very big, but it still collapsed. For sure, that is already happened. Yeah, this one is like we call interchansive. So like the building collapsed. Building collapsed. Back to Donnie. Mountaineer.
Mountaineer.
Yeah, easy.
Teacher Trevor says that he was a mountaineer.
Mountaineer. Okay, he was all right. You can say Mr. Trevor told us that, said that. Okay, same. And the last one here is for Milo. Examine is the verb. Examination. Exam is short of examination. We see in the video it's like a checking, right? Check.
The scientist examine
Verb, yeah, something to do. To look over the information.
Examined what, Milo? The scientists examined just something.
Examine in a inhuman way.
In too many ways.
Inhuman way. The scientists examine in a inhuman way.
Inhuman, like not a good way. Inhuman, like a bad thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So the scientists well, it could be over-examined, just like overwhelm. You could put a prefix on that. Over-examined part of history, and then wow, see, you're making a very difficult sentence because you're talking about something very ugly because you're saying that it's inhuman.
No, inhuman way, right? You said inhuman way. It's
inhuman is something very evil.
I know. Inhuman is not human. Humane, actually, they call humanely. Human, and humanely.
Well, humane is in a human way, but an inhuman is inhumane. Sorry, inhumane.
Yeah, inhumane.
Yeah. Try something else.
Because I confused, like she said that the scientists examined in human way. Or no, because you know that, I'm not really sure, but some people...
Scientists are humans. There's no other way for them to examine something. So you can't say inhuman.
Inhumane. Inhuman way or human way.
But again, it's a very, very ugly sentence. Well, what the scientists examine?
In a human way? In a human way?
Okay, the facts, without saying anything. The scientists examined the facts in an inhumane way.
In unhuman way. In a human way.
Inhumane way.
In an inhuman way.
Okay. In an inhumane way. Inhumane, of course, is negative. Scientists examine the fact in an inhumane way. Inhumane.
In one
inhumane way. Yeah, inhumane way. She used the negative
article there. Yeah.
Okay, guys and girls, take short break. Yeah.
And then we'll do some Shakespeare
today, so you can have a chance to create your own words, your own languages.
Already.
Bye from Miss Lay.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Famous plays ever, Romeo and Juliet. So I will see you guys next week when we do Romeo and Juliet.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Have a wonderful weekend. Bye bye, everybody. You take care. Get some rest, Mimi.